Costa Mesa says goodbye to 2022, hello to 2023. What went well? What could we do better? Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Costa Mesa Pettis Perspective. My name is Jeff Pettis. Thanks for watching as usual, and we are back. It feels like it's been forever. It's been a few weeks. I hope everybody had a happy holiday, a good new year. I am back, and I'm going to continue my commitment to do this thing through the 2024 election, which I do still intend to run for in District 6. And I was at the council meeting on, what is today, the 19th, so the 17th, Tuesday was the last council meeting. I think it was the first one of the year. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I think the first one was the celebratory glad handing for when the post-elections. I think this was the first real meeting, though. I was going to talk some about it. What I decided to do is just kind of look back at 2022, and I was thinking about this generally speaking going into 2023, what my thoughts for 2022 were, and what's the general takeaway. And, you know, honestly, not a lot changed. Almost nothing changed. We have the exact same council people. One small change, Mayor Pro Tem went from Andrew Amar to Jeff Harlan, so congratulations to Jeff Harlan for that. Mayor Stevens was elected mayor. He was already a mayor appointed. Now he's actually an elected mayor, which is good, I guess. And so other than that, not much has changed. Measure K lost by 22 votes, I believe, after all the curing was done. Pretty funny to hear Mary Spadoni call in the other night and give Mayor Stevens a piece of her mind. It's always entertaining. So, but other than that, not a lot has changed. And my general thoughts, and this is just going to be the point of the video, and starting next time, we're going to be getting into more of the nuts and bolts on the council meetings. But I think there were some things that were done well, some things that were not done well all of 2022. I think the major takeaway that most people would agree on is that there was not enough transparency from city government, and there was not enough engagement by the citizens of the city. When I say engagement, I mean participating in the process to affect the change at the city level in terms of policy. So that's not ripping on the citizens. It's just my takeaway. I think that there was when you talk about the transparency, one way you can always know that we're onto something is that through the campaigns, through the districts that were up in the mayor race, there's a lot of talk about commitment to be transparent. So they were obviously got the message that the citizens were feeling there wasn't much transparency. You can go on back to One Metro West, even the digital signage at Triangle Square, Measure K for sure, Measure Y. There was a call for transparency. So we are going to hold them to that. So they're saying they're going to be transparent. That is great. And so what I need from the citizenry, and myself included, is to hold them accountable. It means engagement by the citizens. And by engaging, it means paying attention to what's happening at City Hall, looking at the YouTube video of the city council meeting if you aren't able to be there in person, paying attention to the social media sites of what's happening. And an example would be to use like a real life example from Tuesday night. There was a long agenda. I think it was an hour and a half, maybe close to 2 hours before they got through. Even I think what they do is they do public comments. They do the individual districts do the reports. The city managers, the city attorney does their report. And it was 2 hours before they actually even got to the beginning of the consent calendar. But one of the issues that I took interest, there was an issue, and these things matter to the individual person at the city level. Was there is going to be, this was talked about last year and it's still not in place. There's going to be permitted parking, residential permitted parking. I'm not exactly sure. We're going to find out more. Where is it going to be? Everywhere in certain areas? What they put it on hold because they've decided to make some changes, and there's going to be some fees attached to it. There's going to be an app developed where citizens can go on and apply for a parking permit. And so all this, that's kind of a big deal to people here. Parking is a huge issue. So the reason I'm bringing that up is because it's important for all of us in the neighborhoods and the citizens, district by district, to pay attention and to, they have all these, I think there were some questions asked about when this is likely to start, and 6 months around there was one answer given, give or take. There's going to be a lot of community engagement, as they have said in the past, and they have committed to advertising when these forums will be, these public forums where the community will be able to engage, call in, appear in person. So by being engaged, we need to pay attention to what's happening and actually get involved and express our wishes for or against. I'm not trying to make a case for or against public parking or permitted parking here, but that's just one example coming out of this latest meeting that public engagement is important. So that's going to be my call to action for us and the people that live in Costa Mesa going forward. So that's the one agenda item that I will talk about, that I just talked about for the last council meeting. There was a consent calendar item that I was hoping to hear about regarding police resource officers for the schools in Newport Mesa. They didn't get to that. It was not pulled. So there was a lot of other things talked about. What I'm going to do is hold off for tonight. I just wanted to do my quick thoughts in 2022, 2023 going forward, and let's be engaged. Let's make that our New Year's resolution as a citizen, as a city, and as citizens. And most importantly, to start off the year, is be kind to yourself, be good to each other. Together we can get it done. Bye for now, and I'll see you next time.